Yes. People, what's going on? It's Ega Talks Football. We're back again with another wonderful video. Today, this is week 12 of the Premier League, and we're going to be previewing the games, talking about Ruben Amorim's first game in charge, talking about Chelsea, and of course, is Reece James now finished as Chelsea captain, and could he be finished as a Chelsea player? The guy is struggling to stay fit, and this could potentially cost him in the summer. As we know, Chelsea is a very ruthless football club. Also, Arsenal have a must-win game versus Nottingham Forest where we cannot slip up. Our title hopes hang in the balance, ladies and gentlemen. And talking about everything else, there's also a little game between Manchester City and their bogey team, Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, a Manchester City team that have just lost the ATP battle with the Premier League. A Manchester City team that has just gotten Pep Guardiola given a new deal. It's going to be very interesting. There's so many narratives floating about. Could Ange Postecoglou see the possible sack come in the next coming weeks if his performances don't turn around? There's so much to talk about. But before we go any further, I need to welcome the wonderful guests. And you know what? I'm going to start with this man first. He's been in the mud for a little bit, but his team is looking like they might be on the rise. He's very excited. M is in the building. M, what are you doing, bro?
Big up, man. Big up. What are you saying, bro? How's things?
Chilling. Nice to see you smiling. You're going to be smiling hopefully for the next couple of weeks as you got Ruben Amorim's first couple of games. And
Did you see the interview?
I didn't see it. I don't really watch interviews for other things. I haven't really been clocked in like that. I kind of been checked out of other clubs. I'm just kind of busy with my own club right now.
I respect that.
As for talking about my own club, you know what? Hooks seems like he's just cool, like mellow. Nothing affects him. You're not getting too up. You're not getting too down. It's good to have another Arsenal person on the stream, so I don't have to get berated with questions the whole stream. As I am still feeling sick and I'm not fully up to the weather. But talking about feeling sick, you got my man with the balaclava. His team didn't even lose.
No balaclava.
What is that? Why are you covering your face?
I just like to do it whenever I usually wear this one. That's what I usually like to do. Preference.
All right. And then next we got my man here making business calls as he needs to fix the Premier League. The Premier League need to fix up as the ATP thing didn't happen. What does he got there? Pep says it's running it back after the greatest 8-year management start ever. Interesting. City's intelligence right there, and agenda. And then we got Rack literally just brushing his teeth as he just woke up from a nap. but before we go any further, he's gotten changed too. How you get changed that quick? Damn.
I'm Superman.
There you go. We got Superman in the building. The title is done already, people are saying. You know what? Let's just start there. Guys, must-win game for Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Is the title done?
I don't think so.
That hey, Ems. Yeah, don't man like to act like every day, man, sending me something Arsenal negative related, man. Do you know what? Yeah.
Let's just start with the positive. Arsenal, we're gonna beat Nottingham Forest, right? Or is anyone questioning that?
You have to question that. They beat Liverpool. They beat Liverpool and they drew against Arsenal. Like, come on, bro. We can't. I feel like we're being a bit disingenuous. Like they're currently.
I know, but we just coming back from an international break. This is
they're coming, bro.
There's nothing. You can't fake urgency. You cannot.
I agree, bro. I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal turn up.
When a team needs to win, their back is against the wall. Everything's going the wrong way. People are doubting them. People are throwing things at them, telling them they're not good enough. They're not playing well enough. They need to fix up. They've had all this time to think about it. And as a team, if you come out the gates and you win against a team that not only has beaten Liverpool, is currently on level on points with you, and is known for being a really good defensive team, I think this is the perfect time because there's not going to be a lot of preparation for the other games in the next coming weeks as But for this game versus Nottingham Forest, you've had 2 weeks to prepare for them. It's not like you're going to be shocked.
For you too, bro. Like, you know, this is like we need to also be. Listen, I know I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer, right? But like, I think we also need to be honest about that opposition you're facing. Like, Nottingham Forest right now are team in form, and you know, I know you made the comment of they've had 2 weeks to mull over the team back against the wall, but at the same time, I could just come back with you the same argument and say they've had 2 weeks to mull over something. Situation worse because you're not even playing. Sometimes, you know, certain teams, certain players, they want to play straight away after a loss. You know what I mean? But obviously you drew against us, right? But like to get themselves back up. But like 2 weeks sometimes, bro, it can fester the situation. But I just think, yeah, if you're looking at Nottingham Forest in particular, they're a good side. They've done well against the Big Six. They look like a team in form. I honestly could see this ending in a draw. I'm not going to say you're going to lose against them. I'm saying it's very likely that this game ends in a draw between you and Forest.
And you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I agree with you.
Wow, interesting.
I think there's something else that we also need to consider as well. Yeah. Yes, Arsenal could win this game. They could win it. But it's not an anime, bro. None of that, like, oh, they've had 2 weeks to get me build up and been thinking about it, and their backs against the wall, bro. None of that. There's no OSTs, bro. None of that.
Man said they're not in the training arc. There's no training arc going on yet.
There's no training arc. None of that, bro. Like, is the reality is, yes, Arsenal need to win this game. It is a must-win game. Do you know why? Because Liverpool are putting the absolute pause on Southampton, bro. Southampton are getting put in the deepest spliff that I've ever seen spliffed in the spliffing of spliff history, bro. So Arsenal need to win because, God forbid, not even a loss, God forbid we draw, yeah, and Man City and Liverpool win, 100% title done. Any Arsenal fan telling me the title's not done? Yeah, la la land. That's what I'll be saying, innit? Because then that will be, 11 points behind Liverpool and 9 points? Wait, 8, something like that. 7, 8 points behind Man City.
7 points. Yeah, if you draw 7 points, we lose 8 points. Assuming City win, of course.
The thing is, if Liverpool win,
the thing is, what I'll say is that obviously there are Arsenal fans who understandably haven't thrown in the towel yet because it is relatively early in the season, but there does come a point where the gap does become too big, and obviously at that point you just decide how big is that point, how big is that gap. Like, okay, if 9 points isn't big enough, is 11 points big enough? Is 13 points big enough? Is 15 points big enough? At some point you got to say, okay, that is too much. We're not going to make up that gap. Obviously, I hope that 9 points is big enough, but we shall see. I think 11 points. When it gets to double figures, I think that becomes almost like a hammer blow. When we had a gap of 12 points against Newcastle, when Man City drew against Newcastle back in the year we won the Premier League, that was Man City dropping points left, right, and centre. And I was like, not only are we playing well at that point, we'd only dropped 2 points the whole season, but at that point also, City had dropped a lot of points. At that point, I was like, okay, we are going to win the league, and I think 11 points will be too much of a gap to bridge if you didn't already think that wasn't too much.
Anybody else have anything else to say? Vader, is he coming back? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, man, 11 points at this point. I still think it's not too much, bro. It all depends on Arsenal's performance and how they how serious they take themselves this season and how much you want to win this league, bro. You really about to allow Liverpool to win this league with their manager coming in first time?
Can I come from another angle? Forget about the points gap for a second. What do you need to see from Arsenal to give you guys some more belief?
Performances. I need to see a top performance. I need to see you win. I need to see you beat Tottenham Forest. Yeah. I need to see you beat. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I see a 4-0 performance and you beat Nottingham Forest, not only that, I need 2-3 wins in a row, at least until you play up.
That's the thing. But one incredible performance tomorrow, I don't think is enough to.
Yeah,
it has to be wins.
It has to be a consecutive run of wins to make Liverpool, to make me think, but Arsenal might be back.
you gotta prove that you're able to chase the pack at this point, right? Which means basically you just get points on the board. I don't even think
But
my
done it
take would
last
be
season.
no, but like, in terms of now, I'm not even talking about last. I'm talking about right now. You're how many points? 9 points behind them. If I'm Arsenal, I just need to prove that I'm able to win consistently by hook or by crook. Don't matter what performance I'm producing, just getting those wins. That's what kind of matters right now for you, I'd say, because you've lost so many points, in my personal opinion. And remember, this is the December fixture, bro. You're basically playing every 3 days at this point. You've got the UCL, then you've got the EPL that's got like 2 games a week, almost, I think, twice in December too. So yeah.
Vader, talk to me. You're one to never say it's not over till the fat lady sings. Is she starting to drop the tunes? You're on mute, bro. You're on mute. Your mic's not on.
Only 4 points behind City.
You're having a howler. You're having a howler. First City lose the ATP case. Now Vader's coming on here with no mic. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna tell you guys this. This is what gives me hope. And call it copium, call it whatever you want, but don't call me for shit if it does go through. Well, this is what I'm saying. I think Arsenal can come back single-handedly because of the fact that we're going to have slightly better fixtures and Martin Odegaard is now ready. Martin Odegaard being back, he creates so much for us. He offers us so much going forward. He offers us so much safety on holding on to the ball, and just having one of your best players and one of the better players in the league at chance creation is going to be a key part to any team. And I do think that's going to change the game for us slightly. You've seen what he did in the Chelsea game. He was the one who created the one goal that we got in the game. But hey, overall, I do think he can revitalize our chances of creating. And with a better attack, you also have a better defense. Don't forget, our defense didn't fall off because of our defense being shit. Our defense fell off because of our attack being not that good and our ability to hold on to the ball. Yeah.
Our defense didn't fall off because our defense isn't bad. Our defense fell off because our attack isn't good.
Yes, because if you can't hold on to the ball, if you can't hold on to the ball, if you can't recycle the ball, if you can't hold on to possession, you're gonna face more pressure. Simple.
I see what he's saying.
But this season in a lot of games we've purposefully sat back and soaked up pressure. So I don't understand that.
Because we've been down to 10 men in some of those games, and also in some of those games we knew that we couldn't go and get a fourth, a third, a second.
Liverpool second half, we intentionally got us to sit back in the second half.
See out that game.
One second. When Saliba goes down, with a red card, when Gabriel gets injured, when Timber is out, and you also have Ben White not fully fit coming onto the pitch, and you have an 18-year-old and Kivior, I understand why he's being a little bit more cautious. He doesn't trust those defenders the same way he would trust Saliba, Gabriel,
the sway of the game. And Timber. The sway of the game, we didn't need to sit back.
I think we need to realize who we're going up against, what they're pushing for the goal, and really and truly our attack. I mean, our defense was riddled with injuries at that point, and we had an 18-year-old at left back versus Mo Salah. What do you expect?
But no. You understand what I'm saying? We intentionally sat back, which allowed them to push on for a goal.
Bro, you're 10 minutes away from winning the game. You're up 1-0.
It wasn't 10 minutes, bro. It wasn't 10 minutes.
It was.
No, we sat back from like the 55th minute. What are you talking about?
You got regardless.
Arsenal beef, man. Arsenal beef.
Regardless, I think you're leading the game, you're winning, and you're at home. Yes, the onus is on you to attack. We conceded a goal from an attack. Don't forget that. We were still trying to attack. We just couldn't hold on to possession, bro.
But you can't. But what the thing is, what you're saying is right to some extent. Your defense starts from the front, right? Martin Odegaard is good at closing down. He's a hard worker, all this kind of stuff. But what you haven't said though, because you got to also take some responsibility for your own performances, right?
Artwork.
We agree that Odegaard going down is going to hurt you, but you haven't said, you know what? Actually, we haven't just actually in general. we haven't been good enough, and it's not just down to Odegaard. It's not just down to Arteta. It's actually all of us together. I'm not going to say the fan base. That's a bit too much. But I don't. Or the only thing I hear about is Odegaard as the reason, and you got to admit it's more than just Odegaard.
Wait, hold on.
The question is Odegaard coming back enough to make that difference? Because if you carry on, if you keep with the same attitude or how you're even playing, it probably won't be, because Odegaard can't do everything by himself.
And Rack, what happens? What happens if Odegaard goes out again?
No, stop this right now.
They move Odegaard's Hazard, guys, man. They move Odegaard's like prime Hazard at Chelsea. Is Odegaard prime Hazard like a Chelsea, bro?
Stop it. Stop being dishonest, people.
Yeah, you guys need to stop.
Stop it. If Salah was injured,
you gotta leave
today,
the dishonesty out.
If Salah got injured today, would you not say, "Oh my God, he's a big miss"?
Yeah, of course.
You don't even have
to.
Rack knows. Rack lived through Van Dijk being injured.
After a couple weeks, if he comes back, wouldn't you then say, "Oh, this could restart our title charge"?
Of course.
Yeah.
Ahmed, are you checking, bro?
I'm not absolving. I just want to make it clear. I am not absolving our performances without Odegaard. I am simply saying.
But now you're making it clear.
He coming back.
You remember when Van Dijk was out.
Our title charge. Now I see where you're coming from, but even
now you're clarifying this. But the only thing we've heard so far is Odegaard.
This is like a comedy show where you got to fight for the mic. You know, like when he drops the tagline and everyone's got to run to the middle to grab the mic.
You know what? I don't think we're going to spend too much time today on Man United. I don't think we're going to spend too much time on Chelsea.
Yeah.
What?
I do think
on the manager. Man United's interview.
New manager.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
Lenny Patel, man.
Let's be honest. When I say games, I mean Ipswich. We're not going to spend too much time on Ipswich. We're going to spend more time on Amorim.
The mighty Ipswich. Hey, listen.
They beat Tottenham last week.
Last week. Deserve a little bit of time. You know what I mean?
Everyone said their bit.
They're capable of beating big teams.
Everyone has said their bit.
Big and small teams. Big and small.
Everyone has said their bit, but two people. So let the other two guys go on Arsenal first before we go and say our predictions and move on. Yeah. Vader, you're next, by the way. Last one on this.
Yeah, I'm not sure why my mic was disconnected at the time, but I listen. Say again?
It's the Premier League. They did it again. Now, for those that are giving up on the season, Igal, there's a reason why not everyone can be a soldier, right? There's a reason why recruits that want to join the army, they don't join. They get sent away because they don't have it, right? So the fans that are ready to give up on the season, they're not your fighters. They're not. They're going to look on next season. So let it be. I don't think enough has transpired over the season for it to be written off. Right? Obviously, you just talked about it. You need some players to get back. You need to get into the form, and not necessarily the form of last season or the form of the previous season, but you need your manager to work with the players that they have, because, again, we all look sketchy. We all look wobbly, with the exception of Liverpool looking good right now, but it's early. It's 11 games. To give up on a season? Nah. Fighters don't give up 11 games into a season.
Vader. Let me ask you a question, yeah, and I want.
Folks, are you giving up?
I want a real answer. I don't want this clear troll that you're doing right now. Yeah, so
I'm trolling.
Well,
he's being real. This is Vader trying to.
No.
He's being real. He's been real here.
He's being real. He's generally being real.
He's been real.
No, because it can't be real. So I mean, if it's real, then my bad. But it can't be real in it. So, do you think, in your heart of hearts, that Liverpool are gonna drop 9 points without Arsenal dropping any more points?
No.
So,
but I believe that Liverpool can drop more than 9 points.
you think Liverpool will drop 13 to 15 points?
They possibly could.
They don't have to lose. Even draws can get them to lose that many points.
Yeah, it's not a matter of them. Listen, I understand the point gap and what you're looking at. Maybe you're going to do the quick math and saying, okay, they're going to continue in this form. But this is a first-year manager. Right?
What does that matter? Like, it's not like a first year manager.
I'll explain why it matters.
It's not like it's not like Arteta, who was actually a first-year manager. Like it
does matter.
No,
halftime. It does matter because I believe there's a very short list of first-year managers that have won the league. So that's why it matters. And it also matters because the same Liverpool fans, the same way some Arsenal fans want to say the season's over. And again, I'm not trolling. I'm just looking at what's happened over seasons. Some Arsenal fans are saying the season's over. There's also Liverpool fans that are like, we can't afford anyone to be hurt. There's Liverpool fans stressed. So that's why all this can get leveled up pretty quick. But yes, you can say, are City going to continue to drop points, or will Liverpool? I believe the season's not over. Now, who's to say how this manager is going to deal with the pressure of an Arsenal or City on Liverpool's backs, right? About to maybe surpass them or getting really close. We don't know. That's why I say a first-year manager, let's see how he handles it. But again, I was not trolling when I say not everyone makes it to the Army. Not everyone can be a pilot in the Air Force. Not everyone can make the Navy SEALs. That's why they crash out. So
But you know what, there was bare undercover missions that some agents would take during wartime that they were strongly suggested to not take, and because they're real out here and I'm in the army and I'm a bad man with the weapons and I'm 007 and all them things there, they went and did it and they ended up dead.
What are you talking about, bro? You're talking about Arsenal, bro. Who are you talking about Arsenal right now?
This analogy is crazy.
I had an analogy, but then you took me way off.
You know what this comes down to, guys? Yeah, you know what it comes down to, guys.
You flipped it and said you can enter the war and go end up getting killed.
Listen, man, guys.
You can enter the war, but still not kill anyone, basically, or still be getting killed. Yeah,
you can have a plaque back home. You can have a ceremony celebrating your life because your ass got killed in the war.
Bro, you could be you could be in the army, but you'd work in a kitchen or something.
I'll be a medic.
Not even a medic, bro. Not even a medic. You're in a kitchen.
Speaking about cooking,
I don't need people sitting here talking about to the end of the road and all that. Because that was
speak about
all right, boys. Like, bring the boys to men to me. Come on, guys.
Let's do it.
Let me find out.
Spurs.
Are you done, Vader?
Don't mention Spurs.
Yeah. No, I'm cool. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fall back. Wait for the City.
No pun intended. Anyways, go ahead, Vader. Jay. Sorry.
So good evening, gentlemen. Glad to
see
you all.
Good evening.
And Arsenal Forest. Listen, I like these kind of games because the matchups. Like matchups make games. Forest is a nice matchup for a hate watch. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be there. I'll be sitting down observing because watching this game. Yeah, I'm thinking right. Low mid block, pacey counter attackers, striker in very good form. I like it. The ingredients are there for me. Now, obviously, on the flip side, Arsenal, they've got Odegaard back. They're clearly a much better time with Odegaard. They can argue season starts here, and I'm not going to argue against that fact. You can come in and say, listen, season starts here. We've got our talisman back. Obviously we're going to be getting Calafiori back. Maybe, the team's going to start, looking more like the team that Arteta wanted to put out based off the signings in the summer. So Forest are a good team. They've been good in big games this season. Arsenal should have too much quality for them, but off international duty, that's where you don't want to dodge your game off international duty. And they're in good form. Really think it's one of these games where if Arsenal don't score in the first 30, 40 minutes, it could be a tricky afternoon for them. I feel like Arsenal need an early goal in this game. Yeah, and if they don't get it, it's gonna be a tough game. So, I think Arsenal will take it 2-1 because they've got more quality. But I will not be surprised if this was 1-1. I think it's genuinely one of the confidence-wise, not been in great form. They need the early goal. The crowd will get nervous if they don't have it. So it's one of those games where it's as difficult as Arsenal want to make it. So let's see.
I agree with you. The crowd, the Emirates, you guys need to stand up. You need to be ready. You need to show these guys the support they needed for that 90 minutes, just to get ourselves back up and running. And then from there, we can go on from there. I think we win this game. I'm not cocky. I'm not overconfident.
Whoa.
I am cautious going into this game. I'm saying it's a narrow victory, 2-1. We still concede. We've not had many clean sheets this season. Our defense seems to be taking a season off, but we need to get ourselves back going.
What did Rack have to say? Sorry, Gal. What did Rack have to say about Forest?
Rack kind of just said he kind of deflected. He didn't really talk about Forest. He just talked about Arsenal's title hopes.
He's still scarred from it. I think that's probably why. All right, my bad.
Fair enough. When he gets back, he'll have a word to say. What are you saying? What's your prediction before we move on? We can't hear you. What's going on?
Man, them all on me today, yeah?
Mike's on me. I was going to say a 2-1 win. 2-1 win Arsenal. At home, you need a win. And you know what, bro? Sooner or later, Nottingham Forest, I believe, will fall off. So this could be the game. I don't know. So I'm going Arsenal 2-1.
Ahmed.
I said it's going to end in a draw. I'm going to maintain that 1-1.
Hooks?
2-2.
Desmond.
All right. We're gonna move on to the next game.
Hold on. Sorry. Hooks just predicted a 2-2 draw for his own team at home to Forest.
Have you
not been watching any Hooks content?
Yeah. He's done.
Listen, you're putting me on the spot here, Igal. Yeah,
he's been down bad for 2 weeks.
Hooks is out.
Scheduling like it used to, So I may not have observed as much content as I might have wanted to.
Hooks hooked up the season and said it's over.
Wait, what?
Bro, there's realism and there's hating.
By the way,
he's starting to be an Arteta hater.
Wait.
You sound like an Arteta hater.
Wait.
He sounds like an Arteta out, man. That's what he sounds like.
He does sound like an Arteta out.
I'm kind of over exaggerating, Hooks. You're not writing off the season. I know.
I will not let anybody bring slander upon my holy name. Yeah, you get me. I'm just stating, and you know what it is? I'm just doing what a lot of Arsenal fans right now don't want to do, which is analyze what has happened over the last 11 games and then apply my predictions based upon the knowledge that I already have. Like, I'm not doing that, oh, this might happen. Oh, Nottingham Forest in the game. Maybe Chris Wood, Morgan Gibbs-White, and Murillo all get injured, and then they have to bring on subs, and then maybe we score 3 goals. Like, I'm not, maybe.
The permutations.
Who said that?
So you say man to man. You say man to man. Everything, everything equal. Like, no players on either side gets injured. It's 2-2. That's what you're saying.
Do you know why? Because right now...
I'm just first of all, before we go into why you're saying it, I just want to verify that is what indeed you are saying.
I'm saying, like, obviously, I don't have the crystal.
No, because what I need you to do right now is...
The J Press. I like the J Press.
You say that 2-2 is your prediction, and then you can explain why afterwards.
Bro, you predicted to beat us at the Emirates. How are you predicting to beat us at the Emirates when you predicted to beat Nottingham Forest?
Because it's you. That's why. It's you.
He said, "Do you right?
Remember this. It's calm.
Bro, he
people are saying Hooks is showing respect to Forest. Just before you go, just to be fair, you see people say he's showing respect to Forest. Bro, you're Arsenal. You came into the season with aspirations of winning the league, and you're saying 2-2 at home. There's a level of realism. There's a level of realism, and then there's also
Jay. People are saying Callum Hudson-Odoi over Martinelli.
Oof.
I mean, that's a conversation. Let me not lie. That's a conversation.
It's not a conversation.
Yeah, it is.
No way we're doing that. We're doing Elanga over Martinelli. Elanga over Martinelli. Are we really doing that?
That's a real conversation. That's a real
I don't think so.
You know what that is? You know what that is? Poor coaching. Poor coaching has made people think that this guy's falling off.
All right, it's not Odegaard then. It's not Odegaard.
Yeah, but Igal, if you look at Hudson-Odoi, one could make the argument that this was a wonder kid who lost his way, and now he's starting to show the player that he should have been like back then. You know, the
Two
players that
goals
Bayern
all
wanted.
season.
No, so that's my point to you, Igal. So my point
Goals
is,
all
if
season
Hudson
compared to
Odoi
Martinelli,
is
who
on
has
the
5
rise,
GA.
yeah,
in the
no,
league.
listen, I'm
No,
I'm just-
How many goals? How many goals? How many goals?
About GA. What about GA?
Yeah, no, but one second.
No,
You said
because one guy's called Stinky and Smelly, and the other guy's called a wonder kid who's recovering his career.
Rehabilitated wonderkid
Wallahi,
is the
guys.
term I prefer.
I'm sorry, we're not having a Martinelli thing conversation. I literally brought it up as a random talking point. Let's not stick to it. Let's move on.
Sorry, man.
No. Wallahi, brothers, we are not gonna do this for 2 hours today.
No, but you can't be fraudulent like that, man. You can't be fraudulent.
Igal is moving different. I like this.
He compared goals with GA. You see that switch? He said Callum Hudson-Odoi has 2 goals. Martin
he has 2 goals instead. That's it.
Why are you saying
he has no assist?
GA?
He has no assist.
GA.
He has
What
no
are we
assist.
basing it off? Are we basing it off the eye test?
But why do you compare goals to goals? Why are you saying goals to GA?
You know something? Let's talk about Liverpool. Right? I just want to know.
My favorite subject.
1 second. My favorite subject is Phil Foden, but let's continue.
My specialist subject.
I love how you went for beta straight away. Gal's coming for everyone today, boy.
Anyways, that's my favorite saying, you know. Anyways, let's get into this. My question to you guys is: do you guys know what a Costanza is? Did you ever watch Seinfeld?
George Costanza,
Yes.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
Legend, man.
Basically, every time he bet on something and he said this is a sure bet, he would lose. Every time. And right now, if anyone had their money on any game, be it Leicester, Chelsea, be it Ipswich, Man United, be it Southampton, Liverpool, majority of people would say Liverpool, Southampton is a guaranteed Liverpool win. My question to you guys is: could that make it could that make it a Costanza? Could that make it a situation where Liverpool come back after international break and drop points to Southampton? Or am I just talking about?
Can I go first? Can I go first on this? I'm gonna take a leaf out of my good friend, my Manchester City supporting brother.
Okay.
To this side.
I actually thought you were talking about me. So
if Vader was playing Southampton now, he'd be like, oh, you know what? Southampton's a good team, man. Southampton's a good team.
Of course,
they're solid. They've been trying. They play good football. They attack well. They defend well. It's just not working for them. But you know, it's going to be it's going to be a tough game against my team. We are going to win, man. Fuck that shit. We are going to win. Southampton are crap. Click this. We're going to win 3-0.
Exactly, man.
That's what I needed. And you know what, guys? This is when we come back Sunday and Liverpool get their third game in the Premier League where they drop points, going into the next game versus Man City. It's going to be interesting.
I can't like this. I like the whipping boys of the EPL. Come on, boys. Let's be real.
Okay, so everyone tell me right now.
Bro, even Man United beat them, bro.
One second.
Right now.
Road call. 1 second. Guys, we're not going to spend too much time on Liverpool. Simple question. Road call. Everyone's saying Southampton losing.
Yes.
And Liverpool win.
I just don't see any circumstance where Southampton can get this win.
This is why it's a This is why. This is football. These kind of games is why these Costanza's moments can exist, because when everybody is agreeing that this is not going to happen, something crazy happens.
Yeah, it's the big upsets, but you know what, Agal? You can't count on that though, man. That's the thing. It's like if it happens,
Disney because of your child, haven't you?
I don't know if I can rely on that or keep thinking about that, especially when I don't know.
I just think Liverpool, all things the same, Liverpool win, right?
But, yeah.
What things could possibly be different, Igal?
One thing.
He says all things the same. Okay, what different would allow you to think Liverpool could not win this game?
Exactly.
Southampton.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Southampton.
Can you name me 3 good players? Igal, name me 3 good players for Southampton right now. Name me 3 good players, Igal, that play for Southampton that you think can do damage.
Honestly, all I know is Archer, Kyle Walker-Peters. And
look at these names. Names you're hanging your hat on.
The winger.
They got that young winger, innit?
Yeah. He's
young one.
a good player.
Oh yeah, everyone's like, that young winger.
Anyways,
Shut
guys,
up, guys.
No, he's good.
Everyone,
He's good.
I just want to
Well,
know.
Lallana as well.
One second. If you're putting your money on the line,
Dibbling.
One second.
Actually, yeah.
One second. If
Sorry,
you have to
guys.
give-
I'm just not the same guy I was.
No
2 minutes
sensational
ago.
score lines or anything crazy, but on an honest thing, what's more likely, a drop points or Liverpool winning 7-0?
Okay.
Liverpool winning
Well,
7-0.
4-1.
What's
In my
more
head, it's
likely?
4-1.
Literally, Liverpool winning 7-0 is the more likely scenario.
Yeah.
The
It's more
way
likely
they
Liverpool
play,
win 7.
literally, the way they play, like I don't
Bro,
know if you
anyhow, Bournemouth, Southampton win, bro. I swear down. That's a
Yeah,
7.
like,
it's actually more feasible that Liverpool win 7
You know what?
than lose this game.
Yes.
Okay.
Can
I
I ask
actually think
there's not
Rack-
much.
odds.
Once again,
like,
so then there's not much to be said about this game. Then you guys cool to move on? Everyone, give me your score predictions. Let's move on.
I'm not cool to move on. I don't like how Rax is just comfortably eating like he's chill, feet up on vacation right now. Who went on international break for you, Rax? Anyone from Liverpool?
Oh.
Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, McAllister.
Okay,
Salah, I
this-
think
yeah.
stayed. I think Salah stayed.
South American players. The South American players. You know what?
Yeah.
This is a tricky week, Egal. This is a tricky week for Liverpool.
See, this is it. This is Raider doing this thing. Go on.
They're thinking about next week.
Make him full screen. See, make him full screen.
Make me full screen. Why you don't need to make me full screen? No, it's all good. You don't need to.
Come on.
Hey, by the way, Pep, now that I'm full screen, Pep said run it back. But listen, no, it's a tough week. You got
Bring it back.
Pep's 11 years. Pep said, but Liverpool.
He said 10. Right? Relax.
It's 11. He signed a 2-year extension.
2 year.
Well, it's a
This
1
is year 9. This is year.
Yeah, look at
No.
When he had 2 years,
No.
bro.
We'll deal with
Bro,
it.
his head
We'll
went
deal
down.
with it during the city
No
time.
mentality, bro. You know,
Yeah.
Ahmed, relax.
Raider will have his
Let's not
time.
stress him out. Let's not stress
Yeah,
him out.
Maresca's
We can
gonna
talk
do it
City
for
later.
you, right? No, he's not.
Hey, at least I'm not putting my head down like that, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta believe, man. You know what I mean?
We'll talk City later. But Liverpool, you got to play this game. I'm not disrespecting Southampton. I got 1-0 versus these guys. I know how tough they are. You guys say they're the whooping boys of the league. Sure, you can say all that. But this is a game coming out of international break. This is a game where you just mentioned Núñez, you mentioned Diaz, you mentioned McAllister. They've not only played international, they got called up. They're going to be playing this game. And then 3 days later, they got Real Madrid. 4 days later, they got Manchester City. It's going to be interesting to see what 11 Slot does with regards to this game. And I don't expect you guys to drop points, but at the same time, I don't expect maybe your winning form to really be on showcase coming out of an international break. So I see some chances at vulnerabilities. I see it.
All right, guys. Enough about trying to entertain Southampton. Gonna get something from Liverpool. Let's now try to entertain if Chelsea are gonna potentially drop points to Maresca's old club. But before we do that, Reece James, talk to me, bro. Is he finished, bro? On a real, like, no diss to him. It's just he can't stay fit. It's actually sad.
Yeah, obviously can't stay fit. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm personally, I'm just over it. You know, hopefully he just gets better. That's the only thing I can say at this point.
What do you mean you're over it?
Do you think he gets sold in the summer?
In the sense that I'm not saying that I want him to be sold. In the sense that I'm like, when I say I'm over, I'm used to it by now. Like, you know, it feels like almost like a cycle that just continues to happen season after season. But like I feel like it's not being heartless. It's just like, you know, I feel like it's just a new paradigm sadly of the player. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can't do anything. But I as I always say, I wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully, you know, we can get these games under him. But, you know, good thing we've got a good start.
You know what? That sounds like Ahmed's breaking up with Reece James, man. That sounds like a breakup chat. It's not you, it's me.
I've been telling a lot. I've been telling a lot of Chelsea fans, man. They need to start getting ready for that. I said that to a lot of Chelsea fans today.
So just to be clear, you think Reece James gonna get sold in the summer?
No,
I don't think he'll get. I don't think he can get sold. And again, I'll take a second. Like, you know, I think a lot of people are like he's gonna get sold. Who's gonna buy Reece James in his current state?
Yeah,
let's be realistic, boys. Like, we need to be also realistic in the sense of that. I don't think he gets sold. I just think the club is just gonna probably get another right back.
I know who'd buy him.
With Reece James, quickly, it's like because he's homegrown and he comes through the academy. They can afford to carry him for a couple of seasons. the point is going to come where basically, obviously, Reece James's value in theory is no club will pay his value based off his injury record over the last 18
He's not
months.
on crazy wages. Is he 200?
He's on 250.
He's on 250. He's the highest paid right back in the world.
Yeah, he's 250.
Yes.
Bro, it reminds me of Luke Shaw, man,
So-
at our club,
so-
bro. Similar thing, high
So the
wages.
thing about Reece James is it really comes down to how long do Chelsea want to carry those wages? That's what this essentially comes down to. And Chelsea will probably, if I'm Chelsea, you probably carry it next season too. But as soon as he gets injured next season, you're thinking loan an option to maybe a league that's less demanding, maybe a league that's less intense.
Send him to
And the
Fenerbahce.
value will be low. Like it won't be like, it'll be like loan to buy 2025. Kind of like what
Yo,
United
Jay.
did.
Jay, do you reckon? Do you guys see a way back for him, bro? Because
Of course.
it's a shame, man. No, but you know, like certain players when they get certain injuries, they can't. Like Luke Shaw, he's a big issue for us as well. High wages.
Kieran Tierney for us.
Yeah, he's,
You know,
what
the
I
issue is,
mean?
you know what the issue is, guys. Yeah, I feel like with some of the players I've mentioned, they're getting injuries all over their body, right? The problem with Reece James, he's getting the same injury. That's what I think makes it worse in his case. He's just getting hamstring injury consistently, and then the big thing was this season. Towards the middle of last season, he got a big operation. Yeah, which was gonna actually help him like to remain fit and keep his hamstring intact with the fitness level. Like he's even lost some muscle mass. He looks a lot more. Oh, he looks like a shadow of his former self. If you look at the way he used to be built previously, so he's doing everything. The thing is, he's not even playing like he used to play for us, where he used to bomb up and down the pitch, invert, go into attack.
More reserved.
He's now like a third centre back essentially in the team. That's the way he plays for us as a fullback. So it's not easy. It's not easy at the end of the day, but we need to obviously bring our right back to cover Gusto because we don't want to be giving Gusto too many games either. You know what I mean? Because he's starting to get muscle overload himself. So you want to be able to make sure you've got someone to compete with Gusto and also take those games as well. I'll be real.
Fair enough. Yo, we got Hooks in the building. Hooks, talk to me. Not only about Arsenal, bro. What do you think about Chelsea this weekend?
Looks sad, man.
I think Chelsea, they're probably going to win this game. I think the most likely thing to happen is Chelsea winning this game. You know, these are the perfect levels of game for Cole Palmer to actually play good. You know, he usually does good against teams like this. Maybe, do you know, because the thing is, Leicester have lost.
Once again, rewind. Are you calling him a flat track bully?
Yeah. He's a stat padder. But they literally, I think Leicester have lost their best attacker. I think Vardy's out. I think Fatahou's out.
No. Vardy is going to be available to play. The rest of Buonanotte and Fatahu is out a long time with an ACL injury, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So Fatahu and Buonanotte, I think, has been their best player this season. He's not out. He's suspended. It's just
what about Mavididi?
He's going to be Mavididi and Vardy that's going to be in attack. I think, honestly, from a Chelsea perspective, I would like to think this obviously is going to be a win for us.
Easy win, man. Come on.
I predict this.
I'm
gonna. I don't need to address something that doesn't need to be stated. You know what I mean? We keep it pushing. You know what I mean? That's the sort of thing where it's just like, you know, in dead take, saying keep it pushing. But you know, I think for me, 3-1. The vast majority of our players didn't have international break either. Neto even came back after one game of the international break. So all of our players are pretty much fresh. Brian and Nicholas Jackson, I would probably say. Everyone else is fresh and ready to start. So, listen, looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it at the end of the day, man. And 12:30, we usually do good. So I'll say 3-1 Chelsea. I think
this is the thing. This is the thing for me, 12:30 on a Saturday is usually that kickoff that when you think everything's going to go to plan, it doesn't always go to plan.
Hurks, we played Leicester, bro. Hurks, we played Leicester once in the FA Cup, League Cup, I think, and once in the Prem, and both times they got smoked, bro. I'm not expecting anything from Leicester this season. Yeah. We beat them 4-0 and 3-0.
But you're Manchester United, bro. When Manchester United are playing Leicester, there's no bigger or smaller team. You're both in the mud at the moment. I'm talking about a team that isn't in the mud.
What kind of context is that? What kind of whoa.
Wait, am I lying though?
You are lying. You are lying, bro.
When you said you're Manchester United.
I'm not lying.
Hold on one second.
He
Hold on.
re-
I'm telling you, we slapped up Leicester twice, yeah. So I expect nothing from them against Chelsea, bro. And
Bro,
you're talking about
bro. Okay, listen. What I'm trying to say is, when a team, a team that's not in the mud, so doing well, goes up against a team in the mud that they're expected to beat at 12:30 on a Saturday, it doesn't always go that way. Ask Liverpool fans will tell you about that 12:30 kickoff.
bro. We had an interim manager, bro, Ruud van Nistelrooy, bro, and he done the job. So I don't see why Maresca, Chelsea, 1.5 bill spent or whatever, should struggle, bro. You don't should slap them.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
You're basically saying when the big teams play the smaller teams, it's more they can slip up. I get it.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you believe in superstitions and do you believe in the 12:30 kickoff myth?
Yeah, it has an effect. I do believe the early kickoffs do have an effect.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not even like, okay, maybe this one might be a bit different because there wasn't a midweek game. So maybe there's been a break. So maybe it's a bit different. But usually it's an issue for the bigger teams because the bigger team will play on the Wednesday, whereas the smaller team wouldn't have played on the Wednesday. And then they go in Saturday at 12:30, only having maybe one training session and maybe a light session just before the game. Whereas the other team's just been, bare preparation, just Monday.
No, it's true.
Friday. So it's not preparations. It's a thing. Like, do you know what I mean?
Let's get back to the actual predictions. We got Rack in the building. Rack, what are you saying? You give Leicester any chance versus Chelsea?
Who's home? Is Chelsea home?
Leicester.
We usually do well Leicester away, to be honest.
Look, home advantage is a thing, but Chelsea are playing well at the moment. I don't expect them to drop points. I think they win 2-1. I think 2-1 midday. 12 o'clock kickoff is a bit of a wild card thing that may kind of skew the result a little bit. So if it was at Stamford Bridge, guaranteed Chelsea win, but I still think they'll do enough.
Yeah. Yo, Jay, Vader, you guys want to give your clubs more time and just bypass this game?
Listen, we dropped points at Leicester stupidly, but we're not very good.
I forgot about that.
So yeah, the thing is that I seen Leicester. Who did they play? They played someone else and they lost 2-1. Leicester have been all right. Like, they've been competitive in games. I don't think competitive is enough to stop Chelsea, but it might be. You never know. Yeah, I think Chelsea probably win this, but again, there's no gimmies in the Premier League away from home. Always a tricky game. Chelsea don't. I'm not sure. Like, if Enzo play, I think they'll win relatively comfortably. I feel like if they play like a Lavia or something, you'll see the issues of having a Lavia Caicedo midfield versus more defensive-minded teams. But if they have a more creative player in Enzo there, playing against a lower block, dropping the dimes. But yeah, Chelsea should be winning this comfortably. They're a much better side, so we'll see. I'll go Chelsea 3-1.
Vader, you got anything to say on this, or you want to move past?
Yeah, we'll move past this. This is Chelsea. Chelsea's game to win. No excuses. No hiccups. If they happen to lose, yeah, it's a mad one. And you're probably gonna boil it down to maybe the emotional thing. This is the one thing, and I won't spend too much time on it. But we sometimes look at these games like they're formulaic, like they're just programs. They're ones and zeros, or they're robots. There's emotion played. Former manager playing against his former club, right? So. We'll see what happens. Chelsea should win this, though. Ahmed should be comfortable with this game. He should be. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. 3-1's a very comfortable score.
All right. And you know what? Before we get on the main event, we're just going to ask M a little bit about how excited is he for Ruben Almiron's new era starting on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. You're playing Ipswich. Sunday, Ipswich, probably the best game you could have, one of the better games you could have against a newly promoted side, for an incoming manager to take on away from home. Doesn't really get easier than that for an away trip, maybe. But yeah, talk to me. What are you saying?
Yeah, man, really excited. I'm not sure if you guys saw his press conference. Vader's already laughing. He's making me laugh. Look. Yeah, no, the press conference. I like how he's coming across with the team as well, man. It's his way, no highway. Especially, he was talking about the players, and he was talking to the press, and he was basically saying, none of you guys believe in the players. but I do, and we'll see in the end. He handled some really, really difficult questions, man, and I'm just happy to see. No, Eric Ten Hag was a retard when it came to speaking to the press conference. Speaking in the press conference, bro.
Chill.
Not like that, but not like that. All right, I apologize. But what I'm trying to say is he couldn't handle himself properly in a press conference, especially when answering questions. Like he was all over the place, and you couldn't even believe anything he says after a while. Whereas you can see that Amorim's got something to him, especially when it comes to dealing with those difficult questions. And so far, so good. He hasn't slipped up. I've watched it. Sorry?
Is this confirmation bias?
Confirmation bias? What do you mean?
Like you want him to be colder than Ten Hag, so just
no, it's not even that. Do you know what? Look, between me and you, I'll be real. He like the way he comes across, he gives me like Mourinho vibes when he first came to the Prem. But it's that confidence, but it's not like, you know, it's not out in your face confidence. It's very subtle, but he seems very, very confident.
He sounds.
He said he's ready. Boy,
when Arteta first came, he sounds like Arteta. Where he spoke about a lot about like an idea and like culture.
Yeah.
It's funny. I wish I knew you 2 years ago, because if I knew you two years ago when Ten Hag came in, I could have recorded what you said then, played it right now. And I would love to see how different what you're saying.
I get that, Jay.
That's what you said when he came. Because I'm not gonna say that you said something different. It would just be such a great to see. One
thing I can say, Jay, is we've had Mourinho, we've had Van Gaal, we've had Moyes, we've had a lot of managers, Oli, and bro, I can already see the difference. Ralph Ragnick, the list goes on, man. Rude. I can see the difference in how this guy's. From Eric, there's a huge difference, bro. Eric demanded respect.
Not Eric when at the end of Eric at the beginning of Eric.
At the beginning of Eric,
Eric's come to an end. Eric's come to an end.
He was talking bollocks then.
Yeah, exactly.
When Eric Ten Hag was coming in, I heard this is the prestige era is beginning.
Yeah.
Prestige era.
The one thing you guys are failing to bring up or remember, this is Ineos's first pick. So I still believe that.
Ineos's first pick was to retain Ten Hag.
Was to keep.
That was their first pick.
That's true.
Not really, because if you deep how quick they sacked him,
bro. The thing you got to understand
have to disagree,
about the Premier League, and you're a smart guy, so I'm sure you get this. Is the quality of managers is exceptional here. Don't matter if you're a top Donny in Portugal, because in this league you have top managers managing 14th, 15th, 16th place sides. Hell, Amorim is managing a 13th place side. I'm joking. But the point remains.
Bro, carry on, innit?
Bro, no, my point is like Amorim's a good coach. Good to very good coach. But so is the rest of the managers in the top 10. So is like all the managers in the Premier League. And there's a raft of top coaches waiting for an opportunity to get back in the Premier League when one of these other managers gets sacked. So I'm looking forward to seeing Amorim in charge of United. I have no preconceived notions of how it's going to go. I'm just like, he's a good coach. You've got some good players. Let's see what you can cook. I'm looking forward to it.
I just wanted to say, listen, man, don't let interviews, press conferences, and all of that humbo jumbo, get you hyped. You know what I mean? The thing that
this man was
Let him finish.
Because listen, I when people were doing that for Poch last season, when he started the season, when people were doing that for Maresca, I always maintained we need to stop doing this gimmick of he's so tactical. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's doing all this stuff. I'm like, guys. Let's see what he's doing on the pitch.
Ahmed, do you know what it is? Ahmed,
you judge a manager. I don't care. I don't judge him on his interviews, post-match interviews. I judge him on what he's doing on the pitch and what
100%.
Simple as that.
100%. No, Ahmed, I agree. But the one, I'm not judging him just off his press conference. I'm judging him off what he's actually saying in those press conference. In the press conference,
bro, managers lie. A lot of managers.
No. But you know what though, bro? He's calling out.
We all do that. bro.
Yeah.
What
You're
I
not
mean, bro?
judging
Yeah,
him
with
off,
all due
you're not
respect
judging
to
him
you,
off of his press conference.
yeah, I'm not.
No. I'm just judging off what he's saying. Like, not for example, I'm not talking about what he's saying about himself. For example, like you know when he's talking about some of the players and he's talking about how he wants to play, and even now he's talking about athleticism, and he's basically saying that certain players are not going to be able to do it. Certain players, he goes, I know players because I used to be a player. So if I put you in a position and I'm seeing you, giving, not giving it your best, I will know. Do you know what I mean? So it's stuff like that.
I'm Amorim, and I know that some of your players aren't athletic enough to play a high press.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means.
Well, bro, the funny thing is, our last manager didn't know that, and we had him for 2.5 years, still playing that high press football with that big gap in the middle. So excuse me for being excited and finally getting a manager who actually sees it and wants to change it.
Yeah, but
Miguel, you're
guys, don't kill his vibe. Let the guy enjoy himself. Let's get on to the main event. No, because I think everyone's killing their vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One thing about Manchester United and Chelsea, what they do is if they get something wrong, they're gonna go again. They get it wrong, they're gonna go again. They're relentless to try to get it right. And eventually they're gonna eventually get it right. We can laugh at them.
You think the rest of us are just trying to get it wrong?
No. The problem is, Jay, your club, Rock, your club.
That explains everything.
Our club. Once again, our three clubs will sometimes cheap out and not go and try to find a solution instantly. Where Manchester United, Chelsea, no matter what the situation is, they seem to be always quick to pull the trigger, even if it costs them a pretty penny.
What? Manchester United have been moving cheap the last few years.
even
No, bro, you can't really say that because if you look at Eric Ten Hag has been backed hooks. Look how much we backed him, bro. All of his signings and how much money we've spent.
Even when you're saying they're moving cheap, they spent more than a record transfer fee last summer.
What?
We've spent money, bro. 72 mil on Højlund, Sancho. Come on, 90 million on Anthony. Should I continue, bro? We've spent money.
They also sacked 200 people from the backroom staff. They also got rid of the guy who does the tours on the stadium, does the stadium tours. They also got rid of the kit man who's been there for 25 years. It works both ways. They're on a cost cutting measure as well.
No, I understand. I understand.
No, it's true.
My point is,
but you are spending though.
My point is, we had fun laughing at Man United and Chelsea over the last couple of years, but the reality situation is, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them come back to challenging for the league and competing for it consistently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I believe so. I do think
somebody's going to replace somebody.
I was telling you guys as well ages ago, I expect much more from these players in this squad. Like I do. Like Eric Ten Hag was not getting the best out of these players. I still believe there's a higher ceiling from every single one of these players. Every single one of them, I think they can all improve. That's just my belief.
Do you want to know what happens?
Sorry, Jay. I honestly want to move on from this topic because I want to end off the video in like 20 minutes.
I'll let him live in this cocoon of
let
him man.
What's your score prediction for this weekend? Okay. Move on to the game.
Okay.
What's your score prediction, Em?
Mine for the Man United game.
Ipswich away.
Oh, bro. Yeah, they're holding 3-1 United, 4-1 United, bro. 3-1. Let's go 3-1.
3-2. No, you know what? 2-2.
They're getting smoked.
Buoyed by the winning Tottenham.
They are getting smoked.
Now, this is the point. This is the point I need to understand, and I need people to understand this real quickly. Is that my team is not ass. Yeah, like people think we're ass, but we're not ass. So if we're beating us, first game, Amorim. You guys have been ass up until Amorim's taken over.
Bro, we're not Spurs, bro.
Bro, you're below us.
But we're not Spurs, bro. Yeah, but that's under our old manager. Yeah. Listen.
What are we doing here?
Don't talk to me about what happened under Eric Ten Hag, bro.
One second. Let Jay land his point. Let Jay land his point. Jay, are you saying Ruben Amorim? One second. Jay, are you saying Ruben Amorim's going to lose his first game as Man United manager?
I'm saying, strange.
I'm here for it.
I thought Spurs were a lock to beat Ipswich, yeah? I thought they were a lock, and somehow we lost, yeah? If you're telling me the team below us that we beat 3-0 in their manager's first game,
bro, we're 4 points off
with a bouncing crowd, is not capable of fumbling that, I'm going to tell you, you don't know the Barclays Premier League.
I'm gonna tell you that each one of these players can improve, bro. And I believe we slapped Ipswich. We're not Tottenham, innit?
You're my guy. Let's dead it there. We still got more to talk about, guys. On to the final game, the game of the week. The game of the week, not the game of the year, just the game of the week. Man City versus Spurs. Man City versus Spurs.
Even the game of the week, bro.
This is a game. It is the game of the week.
It's not the game of the week, bro.
It is the game of the week.
I'm sorry.
Bro, let's be honest. On Sunday, everyone's going to be watching this game. Let's be honest. Spurs always end up making
Saturday 5:30, bro.
That's not it's not game of the week, bro. It's the Saturday 5:30.
Saturday 5:30. They said this is the tea time.
This game was so important.
Why is it at 5:30 on a Saturday?
Because they want Pete Barkley. That's what they're looking for.
They want Ipswich United. They want big Spurs.
Oh, no. There must be some big Spanish game going on Sunday.
Oh, egal.
There isn't.
We're box office. Like you know what you're getting when you put Spurs on telly. You're getting a fire game. You ain't getting crap. You're getting a fire game.
Bro, 5:30 on a Saturday is not box office, bro.
But we're bringing something.
Anyways, game of the week. Man. Anyways, guys, game of the week. It's not game of the year. Let's talk about it. What are we saying?
All right, can we just put this? This is not game of the week. Firstly, they're missing the two. They're missing the main centre backs. It's game over already, man. I'm saying Man City right now. I'm just gonna say Man. Bro, listen, bro. I'm so sorry to say that, Jay. I'm so sorry to say that, Jay. It's just that you're back
everything needs an eloquent response.
Okay, so listen, I'm just gonna say to him, yeah. Last season, we went to City Stadium with a centre back pairing of Ben Davies and Emerson Royale, and we did not lose that game. Yeah, like we are capable of putting it. We have beaten City this season. We are capable of putting it on their toes, no matter who is playing. We will put it on their toes this week. Go play that highlight against us. Yeah, like we've already beaten them this season. All I'm saying is,
give it a rest,
last season. Yeah, had it not been for the fact that Arsenal would win the league. If we've got something against City, we would not have lost that.
Smoked by Ipswich, bro. Have some shame, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro. This is Tottenham, bro. Like
you're not getting on to me for getting giddy when we're 13.
The thing is, you know what it is, that they remind me of Chelsea last season, yeah, where they could lose, yeah, or draw to like a Burnley or like a Sheffield, yeah.
You're always blowing us when we finished above you last season. And we're
listen, that's my little bro.
You're like you're so good. You're my little bro right now. Friend that you talk with, that you're such a good side, brother. You're 3 points above us, and you finished below us last season.
Let's get it right, man. 4 points, go on.
Yeah, bro, cheeky, you know.
All right,
he's trying to sun us. Regulate the channel. He's trying to sun us.
Let me get through the rest of the guys before I come back to you. Jay, what are you saying, Hook? Hooks, talk to me.
Jay, give it a rest, man. And what I say, yeah, I don't need like some 5-hour response in it written in Shakespeare, bro. By the way, yeah. You man are all the man that thought that you cashed in your 3 points against Ipswich. You was gonna bad them up. You man were all confident. I got it all on camera. It's all on the tapes, all in the files. You man allowed Smosdicks. You man allowed Smosdicks to score a Ronaldinho-esque goal at your ground. Have some shame. Kevin De Bruyne is back. Akanji is back. Ake is back.
I said Akanji is back. Like my knees are not.
Ake's been back for a while. I can't lie to you. Ake's been there for a while. Right? He's not
that's some fucking respect.
The Pep signed the new contract. Them man are buzzing. Yeah, them man are gonna feast on you. Them man are gonna feast on you like they've been walking through the Sahara Desert and ain't eaten in days, bro.
Didn't they beat you? Didn't you beat them last time?
They should drink
bro,
some water.
We beat them a month ago, and this guy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're hungry. They're hungry for blood now, man.
Bro, like what? Like, what do you mean, bro? Like we've already beaten City this season.
That's what's got me worried, bro. Is that you've already beat them
3-2 a couple of seasons, bro. We're not like you, yeah. If we get in front against City, we ain't gonna go play.
Why are you, bro? I'm not talking about United. I'm talking about Spurs right now. Yeah?
I was actually aiming at Arsenal, but if the shoe fits, Cinderella.
All right, cool. What all I'm saying is, yeah, this could be the game where, you know, I get it. You're expecting a bounce back from losing to Ipswich, but this could be the game.
Just say
I'm expecting something like that as well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Haaland,
saying,
2-3 goals.
We're not shook of these man. Obviously, they're a top side, yeah, but we're not. We've played them enough to know we can hurt this team. We know we can hurt this team.
Is everyone fit, Jay?
Spurs have played them a lot.
I think right? Man City. I think Man City is the one team that Spurs go to play, and they're like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. That's why they're not shook. They don't feel pressure when they face Man City.
Why? Listen, they're a better team than us, but we're capable. Like I've seen us play. Last season, we drew 3-3. We lost 1-0 to them in the cup. We lost 1-0 to them at home. We beat them this season in the cup.
Hey, Jay. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Damn.
What does that even mean?
It means you're holding.
Man haven't won the Premier League in 20 years and he's giving off gang signs.
Wait, when have you ever won it?
Oh, bro. Brilliant. Wilson, you ever won it in 20. When have you ever won it?
All right, guys, let's take a break.
We're not really
I honestly think I think you guys are doing too much. I could see a world where Spurs get something from this game.
What?
This is something.
Igal predicts Spurs to get any points against his rivals, right? When he wants
no.
When he needs a favor, he's like, Spurs are capable of doing it. When he loses, he's going to be like, these
One second.
Remember the running last year?
You guys are not deep in the head-to-head. You're not deep in the head-to-head. Spurs beat them at their ground this season, right? Spurs, what do you call it? Got a draw at their ground in 2023. Spurs, beat them in the Champions League. Spurs beat them 3-2 when Harry Kane and Son were friggin' like crazy clinical. They also got a 2-2 result just in 2019. If I'm not mistaken, did they not also get a result at their ground in 2017? They do this. They do get results against them. 2016 again, they beat them. It's not like Man City have this thing at their ground where nobody really beats them. But Chelsea and Spurs, as of late, have been two clubs that have been able to pick up points against them, even though they're not as good as them.
But what's that saying, Igal? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think like City will learn their lesson.
No. But the thing you guys are forgetting is this is such a Spursy thing to do. They've gone and lost to Galatasaray. They've gone and lost to Ipswich. They've gone and lost.
Now you can recite losses in a row. You didn't do that for fucking Arsenal, did you?
One second.
Now you're fucking up to stats, haven't you?
1 second. But it's such a City thing for them to now go and give a team that has lost all these games and dropped all these points consecutively when City are now 4 games in a row where they've also lost. Don't forget, City have lost 4 games in a row. And they're now facing a team that they always drop points to in Spurs. I think it's a situation.
I object to the use of the word always in that sentence.
Tend to.
I mean, if the slipper fits.
I occasionally do.
Wait, Jay, are you winning?
If the slipper
fits. Are you winning?
Are we winning?
Are you winning?
Why are you doing the sun symbol? What's going on, bro?
What's the sun today?
Who's doing bad symbols today?
I don't understand. Why don't you want Spurs to get a result?
No, are you winning? Are you winning, Jay? I need to know.
Bro, why are you trying to put pressure on 10th place Tottenham going to City away with no centre backs to win? Like, what are you trying to get a quotable here?
What's your prediction? What's your prediction?
Bro, my prediction is we're gonna get a result in this game. That's my prediction. Yeah,
so win.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because the draw's not
a result. I'm not sure, but we're capable of bringing.
Big up Mustafa, man.
We're capable of losing 5-1. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? But I go in with hope and belief because that's what it is to be a Tottenham fan. Lose to Ipswich, go beat City. That's what we do here. That's what we do here.
If Vader doesn't get here in like 4 minutes, we might have to wrap up without him giving his prediction.
I just wanted to say quickly, listen, Spurs, we all
know.
There
he is. Vader, where are you? Get it on.
You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
I gotta run to my car. If the show's gotta shut down, it's fine, but I will be.
No, just give us your prediction now.
He's like, I don't want to be rushed. Don't be rushed, Veta. Make a stand.
I'll be right back.
2-1.
To who?
Spurs.
2-1.
To who?
To Spurs.
City.
City.
Are you 100%?
But yeah.
Are you guaranteeing a win?
Oh, it's a tough game, man. It's a tough game. You see, when Spurs come, they're our bogey team. They always give us a tough game.
Box, you see,
To lose 5 on the
bounce.
bounce.
And you don't know what it's like, you know. We've lost 4 in the back. Yeah, to lose. You guys will never know.
I gotta go.
You guys will never know.
Multiple sclerosis.
Bro, no.
Right, guys, at least he gave his prediction. I'm gonna go 2-2. Desmond, crazy result.
I just realized that multiple sclerosis bar. But yeah, bro, we're probably gonna lose because Ben Davies and Dragonson is not keeping out this City team.
Okay.
After all of that, bro, we're probably gonna lose.
We are probably gonna
After all of that chat, bro.
1 second, Jay. If you lose this game, do you know who you play after that?
Is it Fulham at home?
Yeah. Okay. Then who do you play after that?
Chelsea.
Well, is this a test?
You play Bournemouth
I think
away.
Bournemouth away, and I think it's Forest at home.
No, then it's Chelsea. Then it's Chelsea after Bournemouth.
Chelsea at home, and then Forest.
No, I honestly think Ange Postecoglou could be sacked before January.
Ange
Look,
Nation.
What?
Ange Nation, man. We're not making it out of the hood.
Now we'll see, bro. We'll see. I'm going with the 2-2. I think I'm gonna go. Like I've got a ticket. I'm toying with it because it's fucking freezing in Manchester at the moment. And standing in that stand, watching Haaland bully us for 90 minutes is not really the way I want to extend. However,
Bro, it's gonna be like
the team
-2.
might need me. I feel the team will need me to cheer them on to victory. So I'm probably gonna go, and I'm probably gonna go cheer on a good performance from the lads. That's what I'm thinking. But if we lose and we're getting hammered, I want you to think of me freezing my nuts off in the stands. The barcode. But listen, Ben Davies and Dragonson, we got this. Haaland who? Erling who? That's what we're going to be saying.
Damn. Oh, wow. But listen, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. I actually, listen, contrary to what I was joking about recently, I still stand by my statement that I thought they were going to be similar to Chelsea last season. I actually think they'll probably get either a draw or win against City. So I think for me, my prediction will probably be 1-1 in my personal opinion. I could see it ending 1-1, if not like a good 3-3. I could see a 3-3 happen actually. So I'll say 3-3 between them both.
Oh, so that's a result. Fair. What are you saying, Rack?
I mean, obviously, I would like Spurs to get some points. But now that Jay's filled me with confidence about his centre back pairing, it's gonna be a bit of a long one. I think Spurs are probably going to hold 2 at least. So let's say 2-1 City. They need to get off this four game losing streak because they're playing us next week.
What are you saying?
Yeah, bro, I'm going for a City win. They can't lose 5 in a row, man. They can't. So yeah, this has to be the game. I'm going City win, maybe 3-1 City.
Yeah, no great team loses 5 in a row. That's crazy. Hooks, what are you saying?
4-0.
Hold it, Jay. Yeah, hold that.
Who's gonna show up? Not Foden.
Hold that.
Damn.
You know what?
And
Yeah,
listen, I told you this is a family-friendly channel, and these gang signs that you keep throwing up are highly frowned upon because I know you're talking about scoreline. Do you know what I mean?
Why is it a gang sign? Is it only a gang sign because I got a tattoo on my hand?
Yeah,
I mean that adds to it a little bit.
The gestures and the aggression.
Anyways, allow it. Look, finally, speed round. I'm gonna ask you guys questions. You guys let me know what you guys think, okay?
Oh, one thing, just on prediction, by the way. I just want to say Spurs actually haven't lost a game in the league by more than 1 goal.
I know.
No matter in all of the games, they've not lost by more than 1 goal. Even like losing 2-1, losing.
Well, you know what
2-2.
they say, man. Records are meant to be broken.
Exactly.
Okay,
First time for everything as well.
All right, guys.
It's not as poignant as I intended, but it did the job.
Guys, quick questions. Will Pep's contract turn around Man City's struggle and galvanize the squad?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is Ipswich a nervy test for Manchester United, or do you think it's just going to be an amazing debut?
Amazing debut.
Nervy test.
Nervy.
Because they've
Difficult
had
game for
honeymoon
United.
period. Because they've
Don't
had
be
the honeymoon
surprised to
period
see them
already.
losing at halftime.
They've had a nervy period. They had that really great start with Van Nistelrooy, in my personal opinion. So I would say nervy start.
Fair enough. Is Maresca plotting to punish his former club, or do you think they will be able to know his tactics?
He'll do a Ten Hag.
What does
What's
that
that?
mean?
He might
Win a trophy. Win a trophy.
Remember when he went to FC20 and he was like, oh,
Nice.
yeah, I love
Very funny.
All right.
No.
On a serious note, will he punish his former club, or do you think they'll know his tactics and they'll be able to
I was
get
being
around
serious.
it?
Probably.
Man. You got much better players now, haven't you?
Yeah. And
I think they'll snap that as well.
Sancho will get a goal, man. Mark it here. You heard it here
Ooh,
first.
Sancho.
Sancho,
Alright,
is he even
Sancho,
back? Is he even
Palmer.
back? Why I thought Neto's the man.
Neto's on the right, Sancho on the left.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
Sancho been?
Sancho had a knock and he had a knock for 2 weeks. You know, that's why. And a little bit of illness.
All right. I got a couple more questions. Is Palace's visit to Villa an out of form Villa? Do you think Villa can get themselves back and going?
No.
I've got a question for you, Gal. Where are you getting these questions from?
The Premier League website.
Wow.
You didn't even make up your own questions.
Yeah. Look.
Palace
you
are
might-
going to beat Aston Villa.
You man don't think Villa can turn it around now?
Palace will beat the Aston Villa.
All right. Palace will be Aston Villa. And then what
I'm
else
going
is there?
like Aston Villa, man.
Yo, what the hell? Wolves haven't had a victory this season. Is that true?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah,
dude.
I saw an
Bad
amazing
luck.
stat. Yeah, and I
That's
wanted
not
to
true,
share it with
actually.
No, their last game was their first
They
victory.
won. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
last
last
game, the last game was the first victory, but before that, there was a guy who had I think he had a child that was born in like March or something, and up until that week, yeah, his child had never seen a Wolves victory for 6 months, like
Oh,
because
shit.
obviously at the end of last season and the beginning of this season, yeah, and I think Wolves are one of these teams that had an unlucky run of games, and now they're playing teams around them and just above them, and they're gonna improve a lot. And that striker they've got is pretty good. That Bruno Larson.
Oh,
Strand Larson, man.
Strand Larson.
I've got to
He's
find
all
him.
right.
He's
Do you know what I
quality,
mean?
man. He's quality, man. He's really good, man.
He is good. We'll have to wait and see what
He
can
might
do.
help Arsenal win the league. Wink, wink. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. I don't even know what the correlation with that is. Isaac, since he came back from injury, has been killing it for Newcastle. Can he get another goal in this game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
West
Who
Ham.
are they?
at home.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
gonna
West Ham
put
chunk.
West Ham are getting put to the sword, man. GG.
Fulham versus Wolves. The informed Fulham at home, or Wolves that are just got their first victory?
Draw.
Draw.
Yo, who do you guys think has taken the oh, this is hilarious. So Man City have taken the most shots in the league. Tottenham's taken the second most. Fulham have taken the third most.
Bro, Fulham's not shit, bro. Fulham's a good team.
Fulham have taken more shots. Like, I'm talking 25 more shots than Liverpool, Manchester United, and Chelsea.
Yeah, because they're not shit. They're a really good team. And B, I would also make the argument that they're playing quite easy opponents too. They've been playing as well, so that's what's gonna happen.
Yes, sir. Iwobi, I like hooks.
What are they? When are you facing them? When are you facing them? When's Arsenal facing them? What, in 2 weeks?
I think we have them in next few weeks.
I don't know. We're not going to talk about that.
That's going to be interesting, man. It will be ESR against Arsenal.
Hey, anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here. I feel like that's enough for now. As for everyone in the chat, do me a favor, please do hit that like button. Hooks, halftime hooks. Go check out his channel. Go check out his thing. You already know what it is. He's doing his thing over there. You got football locker room. What is it? Football locker room bands? Or did you change it?
We removed the bands. Football locker room still easier off the tongue.
Football locker room. You got the Bridge Nation with Ahmed.
No more bants.
Yeah,
No,
man.
Dynasty's
Great
still there.
The
It's
bank
not-
is silent. The
it's
bank
not-
is
yeah.
silent.
Dynasty silent still.
Yeah. Obviously, got a show at 10 p.m. for my Chelsea preview. Make sure to tune in.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna redirect to that. When you going live?
10 p.m. Literally like half an hour.
All right, let me redirect to that right now. As for Hooks, what are you saying? You got any shows coming up?
Yeah, man, doing the Arsenal Nottingham Forest match preview at 10 p.m.
Okay, so you guys got to go check out both of them. Locker room Vans, you got any shows?
Yeah, we should. I'm not quite sure what we're doing tomorrow. I'm doing a watch along for the Man United Ipswich game, but yeah, we should do a show tomorrow evening about 8 o'clock after the. What time's the Arsenal game, you man?
3.
Yeah, probably around 5-6 o'clock, maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then, so guys, go check it out. And remember, we'll be back Sunday with another show. And tomorrow I'll be doing my match reaction immediately after the game, as I don't
Time's
have
the Arsenal
time
game?
to waste
3
time.
o'clock.
What?
Cool. That's normal
Miguel,
time.
before you go, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Question to the panel. Because I'll tune into every one of you. I've subscribed. I just want to know, because I may have missed it with all the notifications. Did you guys do a show on the 2-year extension from Pep? I'd like to tune in and see what you guys had to say.
I did an upload.
Yeah, I saw your thing. I saw your thing, Hooks. But is it 2 years? I thought it was
Hooks,
1 year.
Hooks, I'm gonna catch that. No, this is the correction that I want to give. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of false rumors, a lot of misinformed people that said it was going to be a 1+1. It's actually 2 years. It's official on the Manchester City State website. They released a statement. 2 years. So this is his 9th year. He is signed on for 2 more years. Yes, guys.
Yeah,
2 more years.
You know, and to be fair, just before you go there, I personally, I'm really looking forward to seeing Pep versus Chris Wilder in the championship. That's
man.
That's
Epic. That'll be
what
epic.
I personally signed up for.
You wanna see
That's
that, huh?
worrying me now, though, because why would he sign a 2-year deal knowing that? I think City are
It
going
is
to get away
one
with
thing.
it.
You know
That's,
what,
we'll
man?
do another show. We'll
Severance
discuss that
package,
another
man.
show.
Severance
The man
package.
said if we get relegated, he's still there. That's why he signed a 2 year.
He's
Whether
in
we
here,
are
he's
found
not
guilty or
gonna
not.
break the championship record.
Stop it, Ahmed.
Guys,
He's not a quitter.
6x3.
Guys, did Pep look like
Pep's
he
not Conte, man.
he wanted to leave?
Yes.
Man's about to do a 138-point season in the championship.
Let me just say this right now.
Yeah, legendary.
Pep is
More
not
records.
Conte, man. Pep's not Conte, bro. He's not willing to hurt you like the championship, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen a picture. It looked like he's held hostage. Look at this.
Get the heck out of here, Egal.
Look at this picture. Look at this
That
picture.
was,
Tell me he doesn't look like he's being held hostage.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, his face is joke
Matt-
still.
Cheeky, is that cheeky? What's it? No, that's Soriano.
No, that's
It's
cheeky.
Soriano.
That's cheeky.
That's cheeky. Okay, and Cheeky's got a gun. He's got a gun behind her space. He's got his hand behind him.
Anyways, we gotta go, guys. We were 6 minutes past what I thought we were gonna do. But big up everyone. Thank you guys for all the time you guys give us to
Big up,
give
man.
you takes and everything. We really do appreciate it. Big up all the people in the comment section. And yeah, we will talk about Phil Foden on Sunday if he flops. Peace out.